Hey guys, it's Jess. I wanted to film a video to tell you about my first couple days of school. I started school on Tuesday morning. It's Wednesday night. Started yesterday morning at 8:30 a.m. For orientation, and then after orientation, we lectured our first fundamentals lecture. So orientation was cool, kind of just an overview of foundations, fundamentals, whatever you want to call it. We talked about the breakdown of the testing, how much each test is worth, blah, 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 all that jazz. We talked about the expectations for the course. It's a 5-credit course, so it's very hard. You guys know that already. We actually, in this school, we have to take the HESI at the end of each semester, and the HESI is worth 5% of your grade. If you get below an 80, you can retake it one time. And then if you, again, get below an 80, then it goes against your grade and it can pull your grade down. In the school I go to, you have to maintain a 76.5 because the 76.5 rounds up to a 77. And in order to stay in my program, you have to maintain a C plus or better in each class. If you get a 76.49, then you've essentially failed the class. So, pretty demanding stuff. We did our first lecture on aseptic technique and vital signs. It was really cool, and it got me really excited because I've been taking prereqs for 2.5 years. So I'm finally now taking nursing classes and really getting into what I'm here for. So it was cool. There was a little bit of an overview from Micro talking about, bacteria, viruses, spreading, blah, blah, blah. The importance of hand washing and sanitizing and sterilization, stuff like that. And then we had an early day. They let us go early instead of breaking up into our individual sections for a lecture. So we got to stay just until 12 and then leave. So my first day was pretty good and simple. It kind of just eased me into the semester instead of, jumping in and being in school from 8:30 to 5. So that was really good. And then today I had health assessment in the morning. I have it at 10, health assessment lab, and then transcultural nursing in the afternoon. I really liked health assessment. I really like my professor. She has a resume that's out of this world, and she's very down to earth. She's, she tells a lot of stories that relate to the material based on her experiences, but she's not an over talker, which is nice. She's not just telling stories the entire time and wasting any time. But, I really like her personality. She's also the same teacher for lab, so I'm lucky that I have her for lecture and lab because I really like getting a good rapport with my teachers, so that they know who I am. I like to, I want them to be familiar with me just in case anything happens. And I found if your teachers know you, then they know how hard you're working, then they're a lot more open to, say you get sick and something's going on. If they know you're a good student, they know who you are, you sit in the front, you talk to them often, you participate in class, they are going to be a little more lenient when you might get sick or have an accident or something and you have to miss class. So I always try to form a good rapport with my teachers, and she's great, and I'm really glad I have her for both lecture and lab. In lab, we did a genogram, which, if you don't know what a genogram is, it's a pretty much like a chart made of all these different shapes that you're developing someone's family tree out of this, this chart. And it also has their family history of any illnesses, so you can see if you're genetically predispositioned to anything. So it was pretty cool. We did an example from someone in my class, and then we got to do our own individual genogram. And then in a few weeks, we have to do someone we know's genogram and then turn it in as an assignment. So, a nice, decent, easy first day. In lecture, we discussed just the interview process and the initial assessing of a patient's chief concern that they come in with, and getting the family history from the patient. Talked about the importance of that, and how important it is to be, since you're usually one of the first contact beside the front desk at a doctor's office, or you're like the first contact and sometimes the main contact in the hospital. It's important for you to develop skills to deal with patients that, you know, you have empathy, you have compassion, you're friendly, you are put together, you look good. Not look good, you know, as far as wearing full-blown makeup or anything, but you can't be a disheveled mess. And that's something she really stressed, that people were going to trust you if you look the part and you have compassion and you're friendly and you have a smile on your face. You know, you're dealing with people, and sometimes it's the worst day of their entire lives. So it's, you know, I really liked her teaching style and the way that she explained all these concepts to us. It really made it common sense. And then I had a break, and then after my break I had transcultural nursing, which, as I said before in my other video, is a class that you discuss other cultures and other people's customs and how to be relatable to those things. And not just patients, but even fellow staff members that come from other countries or other cultures, and just how to work with them, how to work with the families of patients. And it's really neat. We have a few really cool projects in that class, so I'm definitely excited. I'm just really excited about the semester. I'm exhausted, though. I'm so tired. I have a cup of coffee here, and I'm about to start some homework and reading. I've been in class. I mean, I've been in school today from 8:30. I just got home, and it's almost 6. So, yeah, I'm tired, and I'm gonna be in school tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. So tomorrow's going to be a nice long day. But yeah, I'm going to read and do a little bit of studying and drink a lot of coffee. And then I'm going to take a shower, get in bed, and binge watch Grey's Anatomy for the rest of the night. So that's my plan. I'm really enjoying my first couple days. I will update you guys, you know, next week when I make another video. I am going to make a video about my meal prepping and what I'm eating, because that's one thing that I found. You know, I could buy stuff at school, but my school's cafeteria has good food because we are like, it's more of a health conscious school. So they have a nice salad bar and everything, but those damn salads are like $10 a piece. I am not paying $10 to $20 every day for salads. And I have a Starbucks on campus, which is like the worst temptation ever. So I buy, you know, 2 coffees and a hot tea every day. So I'm spending a lot of money at school. So I'm gonna, last semester I spent a lot of money. So this semester I'm going to meal prep, and I have a lot of great ideas for meal prepping. So I'm gonna definitely share a video about that with you guys. I don't eat meat, so my meal prepping might be a little different than yours, but you could always just substitute some of the things that I have for meat products, or you can add meat products to whatever I make. And my husband doesn't eat meat, so I can show you the meals that I'm doing for him, because I'm also meal prepping for him every Sunday, as well as myself. So anyway, it's been a good couple days. I will update you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like my videos, and thank you. Have a good week. Bye.